there has been much discussion about neuroplasticity. What's your take about neuroplasticity?
Neuroplasticity is essentially how the nervous system can change depending on different stimulations that it may receive. It can also change based on injury. So the nervous system, again, its bottom line is it's there to help you survive. It's there to protect you. So if you have a stroke, for example, where you literally have the loss of neurons, the nervous system is able to rewire itself in a sense to try to take over the functions that it has lost. So neuroplasticity, where it's interesting for chiropractors, is if you can measure a change in a person, as we were saying, before and after a treatment. So take your example of taking blood pressure pre and post, and you see an improvement. It's interesting then to track that patient. So next time they come in, you take their blood pressure again. Did the blood pressure go back to where it was before you adjusted them the week before, or have they maintained it? And it's over time that we can see that. You can also do, to come more into the musculoskeletal realm, which is what we're most, concerned with. Do a simple balance test on a patient. Do a Romberg's test on a patient, pre and post, and see if their balance improves from the adjustment or from your encounter. And then test it again next time, and test it again next time. And if you can see over time that, boy, whereas a month ago, this person could barely stand with their eyes closed and their feet together, they're now solid as a rock. And they haven't done anything else but get adjusted. So that would be a sign of neuroplasticity. There's been an actual change in the way that their brain controls their balance, or the orchestra of contracting muscles here and there in order to keep the person stable. And what I tell my patients about neuroplasticity, and this is considered the biggest discovery in modern neurology, right? This is fantastic. We used to think that, well, of course the brain changes as we grow older. A baby's brain will change, they acquire new abilities, but an old dog can learn new tricks. and we see that through the neuroplasticity. I tell my patients it's like a muscle. You exercise a muscle, it will get more efficient. Not only will it get more efficient, but it will literally change in structure. It will get bigger, right? From a neurological point of view, if you stimulate a circuit, whether it's through an adjustment, whether it's through an exercise, whether it's through a new way of thinking, you're going to strengthen different pathways to become more efficient, and it will literally change in structure. This is where it gets really exciting, is we know that when a neuron gets stimulated or a nerve pathway gets stimulated, it literally becomes, it arborizes. We have dendrites that literally grow to reach out and make new connections with other neurons. It's very exciting. The flip side of neuroplasticity is if you don't use it,
you lose it.
You lose it, right? So again, like a muscle, if you don't exercise your muscle, it's going to become less efficient, and it's going to change in structure as well, making it harder to regain that original function.